The child refuses to eat, doesn't want to eat. Often, the parents themselves are to blame for the child's nutrition problems. So it was with us. Initially, we did not develop a nutritional interest in food from Misha. We fed him ourselves. They didn't give him a spoon in his hand so that he wouldn't dirty everything around. A lot of food was grind up on blender, so my recommendation sperm. The decision about what and when to eat is made by you, and the decision to eat or not to eat is made by the child. If a child refuses to eat, it is unnecessary to scold him. Let him not eat. But he must understand that if he does not eat, he will not get sweets, won't go to the playroom, won't watch cartoons. Why do we want to feed the baby so much? We know that if we need to go somewhere with a hungry child, he will be capricious over trifles. This can lead to tantrums on the street. Therefore, start using this method when you know that you don't have to go anywhere. Do this several times and the child will begin to understand that it is better to sit down and eat than to lose what he likes. At the same time, we do not infringe on the child, but on the contrary, we give him a choice as an adult and let him make the decision himself. At the same time, if a child refuses to puree with a cutlet, this does not mean that we should replace it with some sweet cottage cheese. There is another nuance related to age. At the age of 3, a child may not want to eat cabbage, for example, and in a year he will love her. And don't force him. Make up the child's diet from what he is ready to eat right now. At this age, and as you get older, make changes to it. Sometimes we just tell Misha, if you refuse lunch, good. The next meal will be only in the evening, at 6 o'clock. Before that, you will not eat any sweets, donuts and yogurts. In the morning, I resort to such a trick. I tell the child now mom will wake up and quickly eat her breakfast. Let's get ahead of her and win. And she will lose. It will be the last. The child's sporting interest wakes up and he begins to eat. Sometimes the child eats, but does not eat a full plate. And it seems to us that he didn't eat enough and we start stuffing food into him. But in fact, the baby's stomach is already full. After all, a small body needs less food than we do. You will not be able to feel the feeling of saturation instead of the child. You need to trust him here, eat right, and don't go crazy.